a general message for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, I'm getting closer to the end, and the card that came in for you is Follow the Leader. Okay, this is the card that I got for you. And thank you for watching. For those on my TikTok, you can always follow, continue this video on my YouTube channel. And that's going to be the further reading. This message is you are being called to lead others by example. Your wisdom has been earned as a result of your bravery and adventure of your life. The experiences of battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed, and joy revealed have placed you in a unique position to be to service of others. Your suffering has been crystallized into talisman of wisdom. Now you must share it by being fully authentic. You lead others into the light. You will require to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else. Live with love. There is another message as well. Look to those who great character and accomplishment you admire. Emulate the leaders you respect. You will in turn have more to offer. So basically, this card is saying you can either be a leader, okay, Taurus, or follow the leader. Emulate, meaning, practice what they preach, right? Um, Practice what the elders. Emulate is like kind of like copying what they say or how you would still do things very um that's what they say. Even though we all have our own, like it's behind, or you going to your through your own drama, you had your tears, and now it's time for you to lead. Make sure if you have leaders you admire, kind of emulate them, learn from them, copy from them. Okay, emulate is not really copying. It's like there are certain things, like, I always say to you guys, like when it comes to my godfather, where my godfather used to say this, used to say that. So literally I'm emulating because I'm still giving credit to him, not to myself. This is what he will say. This is how he will do. This is what he will tell me. That's how I will say the word emulate. So Taurus, let's see what your message is. This is August 2022. And your first card is the Ace of Cups. What's crossing you is the Two of Swords. What's grounding you is the Queen of Cups. What's behind you is the Moon in reversed. What's crowning you is the Nine of Cups. And the Eight of Coins in reversed. Okay, so let's see yourself. Okay, let me I'm just kicking any type of energy here that is no longer serves. Yourself, the Faith in reverse, Taurus. Your house, the King of Cups in reverse, and you have the Queen of Cups. Your hopes and fears, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Empress in reverse. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Coins. Okay, so having the Six of Coins in reverse, I will say, Taurus, about a financial difficulties that you're having. You could also have done a bad investment, okay, that you can always that could happen to you. That investment where you invested in something, okay, um and you didn't do good, right? You didn't do good. Reason being, you had the Six of Coins. So be careful where you put your money in, who you give it to, because sometimes you give money to the wrong person. And they're going to use it their way or the highway, right? The minute that it goes from one hand to another, this is a key of payment. Right? This is a card of to pay tax, right? Kind of like misery type of thing. And also bright. Sometimes we give to, like I said, to somebody, and sometimes it's not the best, right? Usually, also could be that because you get it in the reverse. This is receiving and this is giving. So you probably gave money to somebody, and now you lost it. Okay, now the money's not coming back. Whatever the money is, when you could invest it for yourself. So be careful to what you believe. Okay, with what you do, how you do your finances, because at the end you might be the one losing. The other person doesn't really care for what you gave them, and they're gonna do whatever they want. Okay. So, having the Ace of Cups, I feel that when it comes to love and affection, you're lovable. The your partner is loving you. Um, I see that there is um affection going on. This person is caring for you, is loving you. So all the things that a partner should do, right? So I feel that this, when it comes to love, you are loved, right? With the Two of Swords, remember, it's about decisions and being neutral about a situation. Um, you probably need more. You might be the mediator of a relationship. You might be the impartial person, or someone is going to come to you with a problem and that they don't have a solution, and your advice. Right? Um, that could be happening. Okay, this could be a Queen of Cups. You're not a Queen of Cups. You're not water. You're Earth, and this could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, where this person is like a sister, your daughter, your mom, whoever, and they want someone to make a resolution. Okay, here you have the moon in reversed. Okay, again, the sign of Pisces, the sign, a water sign, in the past, and the moon is about things coming into the surface. Remember how I said a resolution going on where you got to talk to somebody, and there's something in the past that was hidden, something in the past that was lying, deceptions. That's what this the moon in reverse means: insecurities and fears or misunderstandings. Use. Okay, so I do feel things in the past that you are working on now, where or it could be other people involvement. Okay, the Nine of Coins here is something about problems that had to do with finances. Remember how you're coming in with finances, you might be involved in that situation too. The Nine of Coins in reverse is so like you're not receiving, right? When, let's say, you're supposed to receive something and you didn't, some type of situation, and you're like, okay, so and so got it all, right? Sometimes that's what happened. The Nine of Coins in reverse is like something dissatisfaction. This could be money, this could be work, something. Okay, so you were supposed to receive, let's say you had an inheritance and you were supposed to receive $10,000 and they gave you five. Boom, you're dissatisfied about that, right? And look, the ace of coins in reverse is also about either you're not working, Taurus, or you're not working. The ace of coins in reverse is money not given to you, material stuff not given to you. Reversals is about a false start. Maybe somebody promised you, like I said, inheritance and you didn't get it. Okay, misuse of wealth. Maybe you gave something to somebody and you didn't, and this could also mean time that you need time off. Okay, the end of the day, you have worked so hard, and this is the time that you're resting. But I do see most of your cards coming in reversed. Okay, one upward, two, and then all these cards came in reverse. So the five of yourself with the faith in reverse, I feel that you're losing faith about situations. Okay, Taurus, is either your religion that you practice. Okay, if this has to do with your, sorry, faith in reverse is, sometimes it could be opening yourself to other things. If you were in a religion and now you're open up to spirituality, this will be new ventures. Okay, or maybe you live in your Catholic church, you're living up your Christian church. As this video is in general, this video goes worldwide. This is public, so anyone that's watching this video can either agree or disagree with me. But it also could be about losing faith too. Okay, because this is your spiritual master and maybe you don't believe in your spiritual masters anymore. Okay, so this could be like the card came in for you, follow the leader. So if it's time for you to teach, or also pay attention to what your leaders are telling you and emanate that into your life. Sometimes we have to learn from others and how others teach and practice. Be a free spirit and an open mind in any situation, which this card is good. The King of Cups in reverse, even though you're not water and you have the King and the Queen of Cups, there could be a person or people that are water sign that are important to you. Okay, the Queen or the King of Cups, here the Queen came up upward, but here it came up in reverse. So I feel that you might be feeling emotionally clingy, very sentimental. You might be crying like a baby, and you may be like just your emotions might be going up and down, very cranky, very crabby right now, Taurus. And I feel like your emotions are like in a roller coaster. In this card, it's like you were hurt for something that happened in your life, but now you're coming out of the pain, the sorrow. You're saying, I accept what happened, I'm gonna go for it, which is this card in reverse is pretty much good. Okay, the three of swords is about, sympathy. You could be a little bit of confusion and just, but not as extreme like, three of swords where so much you're raising. And the last one is the Empress, the card number 3. I usually consider the Empress to be if you're a mom, right? Because I have it here as the Queen of Cups. If you're a mom, the Empress to me is the type of energy that maybe you do feel as a bad mother. Okay, maybe you feel that you were overprotective. Maybe you feel that you were very materialistic. Okay, even infidelity, it could be that maybe you feel unfaithful to your partner, but I do more or less consider this card as to be the bad mother. And if that's what you consider yourself, it's okay. Always think that you did the best you knew how. That's how I always tell my people. When you get the Empress in reverse, when I get the Empress in reverse, it could be, if it was upward, it's like either you're gonna be pregnant, okay, or you're pregnant and you want to be the best mother you can be. If it's in reverse, it could also be Taurus. If you're pregnant, be careful because you could have a miscarriage. Okay, so it's up to you. It's up to what your relationships are. So the Ace of Cups is good, which is the card over here, which is love and happiness. But let me see as to the Two of Swords, which is about you coming into helping someone. And look at this. I feel that someone, either you or someone in a contract decision with a conflict, and there's going to be a solution problem. So there is going to be a resolution there. You're going to you. Okay, and let's see the Queen of Cups. I feel like feeling you're sad. Taurus, this person is in school, this person is high school, whatever. But I feel that your concentration right now is about a child in school. With the moon, with bingo, you had the Queen of Cups twice. This is the energy of a mom. So in the two occasions you came up with an upward position. So I feel that, you try to do your best, and that's all you can do. You cannot force this energy to be better or worse. You can only do so much, right? When it comes to the Queen of Cups. You did your best, you knew how, and you continue to do it that way. The crowning card is the King of Cups in reverse. I feel that there is something that has to do with money that you're either waiting for or you lost. Okay, maybe you're looking for a job and you're searching for it, or maybe you feel like, okay, your finances are not doing that well. Sometimes you gotta take it easy with money, right? So that could be happening to you, where you either lost money, you did a bad investment, like it came over here, you lent something to somebody and the person never pay you back, or you gave something to someone and in return you didn't get what you wanted, what you expected. When you buy something on Amazon and it looks so pretty, when you get it you're like, what the hell did I purchase? And you're like, oh my god. So that's how this card is. Like, did you give something to someone financially, money wise, and then you expected something and they didn't provide? So here is what's crowning you is the Justice card. One, it could be about you waiting for a job for some of you. Two, in a relationship situation is signing the contract. Maybe you're getting married. If you haven't gotten married, maybe you are deciding about marriage. And third, it could be legal issues. Take care of all your paperwork, anything that you're signing, take care of that. Okay, again, you get the Empress twice. Legal issues, and also being the best mom you can be. Don't think about yourself as being the worst mom. So this is my first card. That to the second card, that's talking about the mother that you are, or it could be the father. If you're a male listening to this video, put yourself off the father that you are, and you're doing the best you know how. Okay, so let's see the next card, and you have that cup of love. So I feel, but for some of you, you're going to try to work this situation, whatever you're in, with your children, with the best love ever. You're going to work with your heart, and you're going to give your very best, your heart and soul, to this situation. Okay, so you had three cards that are repetitive. This is telling me you're doing your best. With the Ace of Coins in reverse, you also have the Sun. Sometimes you're gonna have to deal with this, make sure that whatever you do it with love, and then love is gonna follow. Okay, let me move this card a little bit more, this video a little bit more. So happiness, enjoy what you have. Okay, enjoy the happiness. This card is also about cycles. Maybe a cycle ended for you and it started for somebody else. Your children are moving forward. Your children can get pregnant, and this is a situation where your child is getting pregnant. Good for them. You probably they met somebody. Okay, and sometimes this card to me is saying the cycles of life are hard. These are lessons that we need to learn, and everybody got to go through their own life lessons. So if your children tend to get hurt, it's okay. You just got to be there for them, because they got to go through their own drama, right? Their own they pick this world to come down. There is lessons they need to learn, and they have to learn it on their own. You can't take the lessons for them. They got to get their own lessons, right? So that's what I see for you, Taurus. For others, it could be, like maybe you want children. If you don't have children, you want children. Some of you probably are going to start working. The job situation is here, and if you have been looking for a job, you are going to start working, courses, And I have the faith card and I got the devil card. Some of you are in, you know, you feel trapped in a relationship. Okay, this could be a relationship with a partner. It could be a relationship with your children. It could be a relationship with your father, brother, family member, a friend, where there is a very much toxic relationship going on with some of you, to the point that you probably be losing faith, right? Or you can also look for help outside what your belief system is. Let's see as to why this devil here in judgment. Look, three major arcana is going on with yourself. So, maybe you were too controlling of a situation. If you had children, you were very controlling with your children. Um, if you're in a house where your parents might be controlling you, if you're the Taurus and your mom or your dad is controlling you, and now you say, you know what, I'm done. I'm gonna make my own decisions. I'm moving out, right? So bingo, you're here. Even though you may end up moving out, you're still happy and stable. You don't have a 10, but you have a 9, which is pretty good. Okay, so the King of Cups, you have in your house, you still, thinking about the empty cups. Understand that this cup, this is the second time I get these cards, kind of similar in the same reading, coming as let the cup of love come to your life. Stop concentrating on the empty cups and concentrate on what you have or what God or the Creator wants to give you. Stop being sad. Stop being a crying baby. Because this is what this the King of Cups in reverse is. You're crying. You're like miserable. You feel like crap. You feel like shit. Celebrate what you have. Celebrate with your family. Just because someone is not with you, or you don't have the job yet, or you don't have the child yet, celebrate who you are. Celebrate what you have and not what you don't have. Okay, so that's what I feel that this card is saying. Stop being so sad and worry. Look at this, and your hopes and fears, as it is your life is surrounded by so many people, and it's always you're like fighting people all the time. Look at this, Taurus. Your family members, your friends, there's a war going on, and you're always trying to fight. So you have to be strong about what's going on in your life, okay? And if you feel that you were a bad mother, like here, understand that you did your best. You knew how. This is a mother relationship. It could be you're the daughter, and you still did your best with your mom and your dad, okay? A lot of people has issues with their parents, and we are the hardest relationships to deal with. Your parents, your mom, your dad is a pain in the ass. Look, the King of Cups, maybe your father is the main issue that you need to concentrate. Something that has to do with your dad, and whatever happened, you did your best. And look at this with the Seven of Wands here. In your hopes and fears, you have the highest praise. Listen to your intuition. For some of you, you may need to do a personal reading. Whenever you have a chance to do a personal reading, go for it. Okay, Taurus. I always recommend it because why is a reading for you, not for the entire world. This video is for all the YouTubers, all the TikTokers. They are not private. They're public, right? So you're not a public figure. Okay, you are a private. You are a person. So it's you. You're unique. You're only one person in this world, right? Even if you have a twin, your twin is an individual. So always concentrate on having a private reading when you can. Remember, follow the leader. Because I also feel that there is some money that's coming in for you, or you're waiting for, or maybe a job. As soon as you get this job, as soon as you get this money, do your readings, okay? Because your reading is unique to you. I always suggest to do one reading a year at least. I mean, I know that other people practice like not to do. Well, I'm sorry, I don't practice that. I practice what I believe is like do one reading at least a year, because there are things that are happening to you, not to the rest of the world, right? You might have a daughter, you might have a son, and your son is into drugs. The other person, the other Taurus doesn't have no children, so this person is not concentrating on a child being in drugs, right? Or a child being sick. Maybe a child has autism. You're not going through what the other person is doing. So generals are generals, privates are private. Always differentiate that, okay? And I always say that because I don't believe that a reading in general is going to help everyone. It might help a handful of people, but not everybody is going through the same thing. So, and if this is your father effect in your life, this is something that, with the King of Cups, like it could be a father, it could be anybody. So let's see as to what cards repeated themselves. I know the Empress was one, okay? And let's see where the Empress is in this tarot. The Judgment, the Empress, okay? Let me see what other card repeated itself. I think the Cup, the Queen of Cups was here, the King. Let's see, the Queen of Cups, you being the mother. I feel these energies about motherhood, about you being the sister, the mom, okay? You have the King of Cups, a father figure, a father that is affecting you. It doesn't matter if the father is gone, they could still affect you. The King of Coin, the Nine of Coins, so something that has to do with money, either money or a job situation. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that are repeating this. So they are telling me, yes, this is what's going on, okay? And you got that Ace of Cups. Concentrate on what you have and what God has given you, not what you don't have. Well, if you don't have a job and you're looking for a job, of course you're going to concentrate on that. But when it comes to love and affection, this card is a representation of loving yourself, loving, loving, loving you, okay? And don't concentrate on the things that you don't have, okay? So that's what the major arcanas are telling me about you. When it comes to the mother, you are the best version of a mom that you can be, and always try to do your best no matter what. Don't be a control freak, okay? If you're a dad, make sure you concentrate on being the best version of a dad. You can be having issues, Taurus, because you're not neither energy of with your mom or your dad, okay? And if that's the case, concentrate on being the best person that you can be. Give them love, send them love, regardless of how much they hate you. Sometimes parents hate the kids, kids hate their parents. And for some of you that are waiting for a job, the job is coming in the month of August, okay? Or money, if you're waiting for some kind of money, you will be surprised that maybe something that you've been waiting for a long time is coming in for you, okay? So, I do feel that things are going to change for you, Taurus, this month of August, especially if you've been waiting for a long time, okay? And always remember, be the best mother you think you be. And if you're pregnant, be careful you carry, okay? That, that's what if you feel that you're a leader. If you don't need a leader, try to connect with them and follow what my advice is, or just make sure you're reading like the card came out with the Queen of what you may call it, not the Queen, but the it's like my mind just blocked. Okay? I blocked my mind, or my blank got black. And you had the highest priest. Always remember to do that if you need to do it, or maybe whenever you have the money for it, is if you're waiting for something, because that's going to help you increase, especially like let's say you have to do some kind of cleansing or some kind of healing, and it comes up in your reading. That's going to make you more stable mentally, physically, okay? The mental stability is important for us, right? For everyone. So for my single ones, I'm going to take 3 cards. 2 came along, so I'm going to give it to you for my single ones. About energy, you have strong, came out like that. And so look at what the card that you got. Balance, okay, for my single ones. Love is not always about agreeing, but just for the sake of it. A great relationship is both supports and challenge. So sometimes, just agree with them, because sometimes if it depends on who you're dealing with, if it's your parent situation, sometimes they want to be right even though you know they're wrong. Just make sure just pick your own battles. Embrace. Through each other you find the missing piece. So I feel that sometimes embracing is not only a relationship, but also friends. So maybe friends are the ones that are going to help you and help whatever situation you're in, because sometimes the relationship, your friends are the one that helps you overcome all these obstacles that we have. Emotions are natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clear, you must let go of resentment. So sometimes we need to just let it go. Whatever happened between us, a person, a situation, let it go, let it go, let it go, because we're hurt. Sometimes parent hurts us, our children hurts us, and we cloud our mind. So this is God saying, your children, your partner, your family members hurt you so much, and this is what it says. If you have a resentment, forgive them. Forgiveness is stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, or imagine. So create your reality. Think about what can you do now. Don't think about the past, because the past cannot be fixed, right? You can. The only thing we could do is forget, right? You cannot grab the past and put it, have a broken plate and put it back together. If the past life was a plate and you can put it back together, awesome. But I don't see nobody being able to do that. The way that we can forget the past is to forgive others and to forgive ourselves and move on. Don't remind ourselves, don't remind yourself what did you do wrong, because that's what we think. What did I do wrong? How did I do wrong on my child? What did I do wrong to my mom, to my dad? Why? And we asking why, right? So for my couple ones, um, let's see, you have this one, and it says manifesting miracles. Your dreams is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow the guidance. So manifesting, what is it that you want in your life, Taurus? You want a relationship with someone, manifest it. Think about it. My relationship with my son or daughter is going to improve. With my mother and father is going to improve. Manifest that this relationship gets better, and don't carry along with you. If they want to carry that relationship, you know what? You tell them, if you're gonna start arguing, I'm just gonna go outside. With all your respect, I'm leaving. Bye. And you're gonna see how they're gonna start changing, because literally they want you around them. Then the second card for this is passion. A magnetic and seductive qualities surround you at present and joy. So basically, for those in a relationship, passion, have sex, have make love, go on a trip, enjoy a barbecue together. Not everything is about sex. It's about companionship. It's about love. It's about eating a meal together if you had children, and enjoy the moment. Go to the park, go to the lake, especially now that you're in the summer. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Enjoy you, enjoy your partner, enjoy your kids. If your kids are out in college and it's only the two of you, just the two of you. Okay, but enjoy it. And the last card is beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess equally. So the qualities you don't like are also your own reflections. So sometimes I don't totally agree with the card, because sometimes I heard of people saying that what you send out is what comes in, and not necessarily, because sometimes also I will say to you, what as a spiritual that I am, some people say, oh, this is a reflection of you, so why would I be attracting a lot of negative people, alcoholics? I had a lady one time said, I go to places and I always meet the alcoholic, the drunk, or whatever. It could be that the person was in the light. Okay, it could, it does means two things. Either this is what you're projecting and you're attracting that person, or you could be in the light and the person see the light in you and wants some of that light. The dark energies always want the light. Okay, not always. Sometimes want the light. So you might be meeting people that are negative people or alcoholics, drug addicts, and whatever. And you're like, I have no idea these people, and they see the light in you. Maybe they don't actually see it, but their spirit or their consciousness see the light in you, and that's what you attract. So qualities you don't like are, yeah, you are or your mom. Um, if you see the mother treating you right, you treat your children right. The mother treating you bad, you treat your kids bad. But sometimes we want to cut that, right? Where you don't want to treat your children bad, right? So that's why you want to do this change, okay? So the last card for you, let me just read this cards here, is the chakra card. Let's see what message is here for Taurus when it comes to the chakras. And let's see. The card that you have is the fifth chakra, the throat chakra, communication. I communicate openly and honestly to express my thoughts and feelings clearly. I share my inner knowledge freely with integrity and without fear. My I am is to be fully understood by others. I am open to giving and receiving praise, and I will be careful not to talk excessively and make it all about me. I create a space in my conversations for others to communicate with me. I inquire about others' thoughts and feelings, as listening to their truth can be uplifting. So sometimes I notice that some people, when you have a conversation, and I see this happening with some people that uh, they want to talk, okay, and they talk. If you ever have a reading with me, you talk. Your questions are at the end. First, you listen. You either answer me yes or no, or you I don't remember, and then I ask you to um, ask me questions, because this is what this card is saying. Communicate. You want to be understood by others, learns how to listen. So then when you listen and it's your turn to talk, like when you're in court, they can hear you. You can express yourself. You can communicate. And you already heard their side of the story, so now it's your turn. But don't try to like cut them off and bring your story in the middle. You can be the best. You can have a PhD and be the biggest jerk, or you can always think that you're right. Maybe you're wrong. Okay. Um, and sometimes that's what this card is saying. Maybe you're right. Listen to others, and if you listen to the other person, and don't listen with your own, listen to what they're explaining to you, what they're saying. Sometimes we already jumping into a conclusion, like this is what she's saying, and I didn't even finish talking. So that's why it's good to listen, and then I tell you, let me finish. Okay, when I'm finished, you can ask me, okay, now it's time for you to tell me, do you have any questions in my readings? Because other than that, if I ask you questions, I'm not reading you. Okay, a reading should be, I ask you yes or no to confirm that what I'm saying is true. And then at the end, I ask you, do you have any questions? And then you can stop me at some point if you don't understand something. It's right to say, I don't understand you. And I will ask you in different ways. Okay, I might use other words or whatever, but always learn to listen, to communicate, because and not always everything is about you. I notice people, especially the Taurus that I know, that they feel that, oh, you're talking about me. No, it's not like that. With that said, my dear Taurus, love and light, I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and thank you for listening. Goodbye and good night, and I'll see you in the next one. I will be doing live videos on Tuesday. You're welcome to come, and I might do one more video either tomorrow.